Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. So this video is going to be kind of it's a haul of some new things that I've gotten, and I need help, and I want you to let me know in comments which ones you are most interested in seeing first, so I know what videos to work on. Also, I wanted to have a little talk while we're looking, and share some things that I've noticed about prices recently. If you follow me, you know that I'm not affiliated with any company. I don't get anything free. Everything I buy that I show you, and I buy everything that I don't show you. So I buy everything. And so I'm acutely aware of prices, and I have noticed some changes going on. So I want to have a little bit of a talk and let you know what I've noticed, and how it might affect all of our spending. So, but first, let's get to the fun stuff. So LDRS is one of my favorite companies. Angie and her husband, they have a small little company, and I like supporting small companies. So I picked up their delightful Dahlia set bundle, I guess. And it is a stamp set, and look at how pretty this is. It is, let me measure. It is a good 6 1/4 inches from corner to corner, and it's about, maybe this is the largest, about 4 inches wide. So it takes up a full thing of real estate. But it comes with the layering. Well, the bundle comes with the layering. You can get everything separate. Layering stencil. And then I got the dies to go with, because it not only cuts out the flower, but it cuts out all the sentiments. There's something to brighten your day. Here's a day full of smiles. You're such a delight. Thinking of you today and always. Hope this brings a little happiness. Wishing you a delightful day. So, and you know, I don't like the fussy cut. So I have, and I do sometimes, but not if I can help it. So there's that from LDRS. Let me see. What's next? Oh, Spellbinders had a sale. They want to do, yeah. Spellbinders had a sale, and I'm still waiting for some things to come. But I got this cool embossing folder, which is called Line Circles. And I thought it would be just really cool for a background. So I'm excited to try that. And then I have been waiting since Creativention for their Disney or Mickey Mouse to come out. So I bought the classic bundle, and that was all I was going to get. And then it was like, oh. Then I saw a video of this And I ended up getting that separate because it was just too cute. Just too cute. The way they make these little, they look like, what were those called? Pinwheel things. And they look three-dimensional, but they're actually just the back and then the top. But look at how cute this is. And you know, well, you probably don't know because we have never talked about it, but I am quite the Disney fan. We used to go all the time when the prices were a lot better. And they would have the Fast Pass because we live in California and it's a 6-hour drive, only a 6-hour drive to Disneyland. So, but look at how cute these are. And this is kind of the retro Mickey, the Steamboat Willie, like after that part. And then these I thought were just too cute with the little sayings. There are a lot of pieces here. But I realized after watching the video, if you just cut, just keep cutting. Just cut a ton. You just keep cutting a ton, and then you can just put them together while you're watching TV. So, but I thought they would be so cute. I mean, they even have her little eyelashes, which is adorable. So I'm excited about those. And then I went, scrapbook.com was having a sale. And I picked up some things. I've been waiting. I fell in love with Pretty Pink Posh shaker. And I was too slow and it sold out. So I was waiting for it to come back in. And so when it did, I picked it up and look, it is a seashell. It is so cute. I don't know if she has anything on the back. No. But it makes the cutest shaker card. So I'm excited that that finally came in. And then I got the little shells to kind of decorate the bottom after. So I just couldn't get that, even though that was the main thing. I also picked up, they had a freebie, Fun in the Sun. They always have freebies. I just got a pad of paper from them too. I don't know what I did with it, but it was like a 4th of July paper. So that was free. And then I got this beautiful, excuse me, stained glass card panels from Pink and Maine. And if you put them in the windows or the arches, they're like you're looking out, you know, of a stained glass window, and it's just so pretty. So, you know, I like tropical, so I picked those up. And then Emily Moore is a really tiny company, and I've gotten a couple of dies from her. And I picked up this Just Wanted to Say. And no, I didn't buy the die, and I don't even know if there was a die, but these are pretty simple. Even I could fussy cut these. But look, at just a reminder, Just Wanted to Say, in case you forgot, you're the best. Sending you a paper hug. Thank you for everything. Thinking of you. Miss you tons. Love you lots. Stopping by to say, and hope you feel 100% soon, and you are awesome. And I love that each one is in a different little font. I just thought they were really cute. So that was scrapbook.com. So, oh, and then I got the stencil of the month for June because I keep swapping back and forth so that I could continue staying as a club member and get the 10% off. But this month I did cancel because it was all Christmas. And if you've watched me long enough, you know I have more Christmas than I need. And I have picked up a couple of things. So I canceled, and I actually picked up the Kit of the Month for Hero Arts, which is now part of Spellbinders. So, but I thought this was going to be cute, especially with, I've got so much underwater stuff and ocean things. So, and so that takes me to, I have noticed, before we get to our last company, I have noticed just in the last week or two an increase in the dyes that are coming out, the newer dyes. And we knew this was going to happen because the only company that in America that made dyes closed down, I think it was February or something. And so all the dyes that are now made overseas. And now we've got these ridiculous tariffs. And now we're starting to see the effects of them. So I think my girlfriend and I were looking, and we were looking at Altenew, and there was an add-on dye, and the stamp that we had bought, I think, was $20 or $39 or $38 or something, I don't know, and the add-on dye was $30. So it was like, I can't do that. That's a lot. And it's not their fault. But since I buy everything, like you buy everything, I think we just need to be, diligent in what we buy. A lot of times if you buy the bundle, if it's offered, you do save money. So that's a good way to go. My friend loves to sit in front of the TV and fussy cut. And I don't. I will do some words, but I am not going to sit there and fussy cut an entire flower. I just can't. So if it's something that I can get in a bundle that I will use all the time, not every flower needs to be cut out. It can just be, it could be on a card panel. But I did tell her it was probably time for me to dust off my brother scan and cut and scan and cut. Yeah, I think that's it. And learn how to use that again for those times when I really need to do something. And hopefully things will calm down. But we all have a lot of supplies. that we could reach for. So I'm gonna try at least once a month to take an older product and see what we could do with it. You know, change it up or find something, and believe me, there's a lot in my room that have never been used. So, you know, go through your stash, find something that got buried and you haven't used it. You know, let's, you know, use all of our pastes and our sprays, and, you know, we've got lots that we could do. And watch for sales. Everybody had 4th of July sales. Jennifer McGuire right now is very quiet because her father passed away, but if you sign up for her emails, she usually, I think once a week or once every couple of weeks, will send out an email with every company that has a sale going on and what that sale is. You might find some companies you've never used before that you fall in love with. Air conditioner just went on, so but sign up for that. I'll let you know when I see sales. But in a good way, you know, if you can afford it, if you do the events, you get a lot of product. And nowadays, a lot of them are showing you what the product is so that you know ahead of time if it's something that you would use all the time. But not everybody can afford those events. You know, everybody's budget is different, so speaking of new product or new companies, the stamp market. So my very first online event that I did had a class with Amy, I think her name is, from the stamp market. She owns the company, and it wasn't an easy class because it's the first one that I had ever done. But she had some good product. I had never bought from her before, or since then. But I don't know, I think I saw a video or something, and it was like, oh, I'll have to check this out. And then I bought. So I bought some stuff that I'm going to share with you. Her dyes are pink, so and the nice thing is, whatever you spend, they give you 10% back in a discount for your next order. Like if you spent $100, then they give you 10% off your next order, and no matter how much it is, you get 10% off everything, which I think is a really nice thing, especially if you're starting out with a company. And you know, some have, like Alta New, have their, you know, where you build up their VIP plan. But this was nice and unexpected when I saw it, that they say, okay, well, you spent this much and now you get 10% back next time you shop. So, all right, so let's dig into what I purchased. It's quite a bit of a stack. Look at how big this is. I just fell in love with this. It's called PS, and look at this big PS, and then there's two different other sizes of PS, and it's like, I really wanted you to know how amazing you are. PS, this is handcrafted with love. You got this. I really miss you. Hey, cutie, your friendship means so much. PS, just a note. You are creative, thoughtful, wonderful, amazing, one of a kind, because you're seriously, and then you put those words in there. A little message, a note to say for you, and then another PS, love you, in a smaller version. I just love the different fonts, the different sizes, and, oh no, hers are white. Hers are white. I got the dies to go with, because no, I am not going to cut all these out. Look at PS. And then look at this. Is this not so cute? This makes the biggest floppy different sized flowers, and they're just so cute. Just so cute. So I'm anxious to try those. And then I got, does this all go together? No. Okay. So this makes a manila envelope. Here's a little flap and little hearts and stuff. And then this, look at how cute. This can put on a card on the inside. Thinking of you, office memo, open here. Has a little manila envelope. Look at this envelope contains, and then a little checkbox, a little note to cheer you up, a heartfelt sentiment, hugs and more hugs, and all of the above. Then it says, official note, hi, handled with care, sent with love, happy mail to someone special. I just thought this was just so creative. It's just so cute. And you can just decorate it any way you want to. It's just so cute. And then she makes these dies. This one is birthday, and it makes confetti for shakers. And this one has happy birthdays, yay, happy birthday yays. And then it makes little stars, little, all different kinds of little things. And she makes all kinds of them. I'm going to pick up some others. But so you can make your own little confetti, either to put in an envelope, in a card when they open it up, or to put it as part of a shaker. So I thought that was adorable. So every company has their own style, their own, and so I was pleased that I had gone back and looked at the stamp market, because it's been several years since I had done that. I think that it was in 2021 that I had done the class at the event with them. So anyway, so that's it. I wanted to show this. Let me know in comments which one you're most interested in seeing. And then, let's start pulling out some old stuff. Leave me a comment and let me know what company you have the most product of. You know, whether it be Crafter's Companion. I started with Crafter's Companion, and that was all I had for a long time, besides Close to My Heart, which I sold. And now I've got, you know, Altenew and Tailored Expressions and Spellbinders and Hero Arts and Honeybee and, you know, Conqueror Ninth, all of those. Because, you know, like I said, every company is different and every company has their unique kind of style, you know. When I want a flower, the first place I look for is Altenew, because that's what they're known for. That's their thing, you know. Which is another thing with, you know, if you have monthly subscriptions, you know, take a look at them. Are you using them? I'm going to pare down, I think, on my subscriptions with Altenew, because I was looking for one of the crafted flowers, and I realized I probably have 90% of them I haven't used. And that's a shame, that they're just sitting there and they're so beautiful. So you do what's right for you. So, all right. So, comment, let me know what you'd like to see. Let me know what companies that you tend to purchase. Oh, Diamond Press. Diamond Press has got the today's special on HSN, and I was going to buy it, and then I slapped my hand and said, no. If we're going to buy it, we're going to wait till they come out with the lavender one for real, because they have a big marquee. And as much as I love my marquee, I do not need a new machine right now. And yeah, you know, it's hard to break old habits. So anyway, yeah, so that's it. So leave me a comment. Also leave me a comment. Do you have paste shimmer spray? I have a bunch of stuff that I need to crack open. So I've got solar sprays. I've got all the different pastes. Which ones do you want to see first? Which ones are you interested in or to learn more about or how to use? Let me know. All right? All right, so that's it. I think this took much longer than I anticipated. So I apologize. Leave me a comment. If you haven't subscribed yet and you want to, you can hit the subscribe button. If you hit the bell, it will send you notifications when there's a new video to watch. Also, thumbs up is the like button. If you hit that, it lets YouTube know that you enjoyed the video and they will promote it more, which is a good thing for YouTube channels, especially little ones like mine. Share button, sharing is caring. You can easily share with your friend a video that you like. So, all right, I have talked enough. If you have any questions about any of the stores, Jennifer McGuire's emails, anything, just leave me a comment, let me know. All right, so I hope you have a good weekend. It is hot here. I am not happy, but it could be worse for sure. So I am not going to complain. I'm just not happy. So, all right. So until next time, have a good weekend. Stay safe, stay well, and happy crafting. Bye-bye.